Oh, in a short story by Patrick Rothfuss called The Lightning Tree, there's a character who talks about the magical art of naming that exists in that book.
Name of the Wind is titled.
Name of the Wind is the actual big series, and he in the Name of the Wind there's naming, and then this is a spin-off story, and naming is this very elusive art, and they don't really know, like it doesn't have a scientific, like, how does it work kind of pattern, you know. It's more like poetry or something. And the way he describes it somewhat in the other spin-off book is how there's this one kid and he's got like a knife, and the other guy's got a knife, and he's like, this knife is obviously better and it's like stronger and more well made and all this like, stuff. But then the kid who's got the knife, he's like, well, I would actually keep my knife if you offered me your knife. I would want to keep my knife. And it's like, why? Because he's got this relationship with this knife, and there's all the nuances to what that is for him that it is not for Bast or the other character. And so it's like, that's kind of what I'm pointing to, really, is like the art of naming is how is this paper and not a different paper, or this doorknob, that, you know, that particular doorknob for this house in that place, and all of it. Yeah.
For that like single moment of in location and whatever other possible kind of things that come out of existence that we don't understand, where that is, like a single freeze frame, almost like snapshot. That's like the most basic kind of referential human version of it. It's like there's a single captured picture of this thing at this point at this time, and like for that to be there by function and technicality, it is so immensely important to everything that exists. Just like us looking at this paper. This paper, by technicality, right now, it's the most important thing in my entire life, because I'm looking at it, touching it, and talking about it, and all of that.
Yeah.
Like everything else here, even this camera.
That reminds me of something you said once, of just how, like, if two people are in the same room, or like same, you know, right next to each other, they have more in common than anyone else on the planet, because they're right next to each other. Out of all the people,
of all the places and all the things and all the times,
same spot at the same time. It's like, wow, that's amazing. But people don't see that.
Good pickup line. Yo, we have more in common than anything else.
Yeah.
Any other two people in existence right now, just because we're both here. Yeah.
Hey, there you are. Do I know you? No, but that's where you are. You're there.